Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Dum 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 dum. We're getting ready to start. Everyone is ready up. Let's share this bad boy. Dum 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 dum. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Hello and welcome to CDR F1 Tier 2 in Bahrain. So, it should be a nighttime race providing it's been set up correctly. I am CDR Elite Hound. I will be your comms tonight as Ninja is away with birthday celebrations. So hopefully I will as I just ripped my mic out my controller. Do apologise for that. Technical difficulties. So I have my phone set up as well, so I should be able to see any comments coming in, so feel free to comment and we'll see how we go. So we are waiting for everyone to come out the pits. Who's going to be the first one out? Everyone should be on the soft tyres. And we have the first one coming out. Who is that? Oh, there we go. It is Kane Lowry. So, from Tier 3, reserving in Tier 2. Let's see how he comes out the pits. First one on track. So, while we're waiting, let's find out who is leading. Driver standings, so there we go. So El Jobbo we have first. Quite far in front actually. 60 points in front, El Jobbo. And then we have Armin followed by Mateus. So let's see how we go. Feel free to drop comments. We've got a few people viewing already. Thank you very much for viewing. If anyone's missed it, I'm CDR Elite Hound, so I'll be stepping in for Ninja today. We've got a fair few coming out in the pits. We're going to stick with our first one, which is Kane Lowry. He's the first one out, so we will see the lap starting in a minute. Evening, Kieran. Coming on the final corner to start his fast lap. And here we go. Let's see what times he can put in. As you can all tell, I'm not really used to doing comms. I will do my best. I apologise if there's any silence. but we'll see how it goes. So technically, we should see a purple sector here from Kane Larry, since he's the first one up. If it's not purple, I will be worried. Comes around turn 10 now, down the straight. He gets that nice and clean. Comes down the straight, we've got a long turn 11. And then we go into the famous Spinneroonie turn 12. Mix it around there nicely. It's a very clean lap at the moment. He's doing everything he can to keep on track. Whether it's a banker lap or not, we'll find out. And he crosses the line with a 1:28.125. Next coming over is a Mercedes. There we go. A 1:27. Straight in there, look. 1:27. It's a good lap for Matthias. Currently third in the championship. Jack here, 1:28.7. Oh! Taylor's gone straight in there, 1:27.1. So that's going to be a good time to beat there. So we're definitely going to see 1:26s. From that, I'll probably say low 1:26s. Kieran's commenting there saying should look at a mid 27s for a cut off in Q2. So yeah, I think a 1:28 guys, they won't be safe here. Expecting some good ones here. Roy Huntsman is third at the moment. El Jobbo goes first. He's currently leading the championship by 60 points. We've got a slow moving car in sector 2. Who's next coming around? Blue and Soul, aka FLW. He's tier 3 reserved in tier 2. And he's just starting a lap, sorry. I thought he was just finishing a lap. So we'll stay on board with him. Let's see how he's doing. So Cammy's just put it in, a 1:27.2. 2 laps on those softs. Jackie's improved a little bit. He's still 9th though, 2 laps on those softs. Sector 3 and sector 1 we've got a yellow flag. So just run board with Blue and Soul now. Hoping he can hook up a nice lap. Coming on turn 11 now, into turn 12, gives it a nice wide berth there. Nicely done. Don't take out too much curve there. It's when you can get a good lap around here, it feels good. But when you're on a bad lap, you definitely know you're on a bad lap. This is one of those tracks. At the moment, everyone's still in. Blue and Soul just above Jackie there in 11th. So that's not a bad time, but he will be looking to improve on that. I'm thinking the ones in the times in the 1:28s, they're the ones to look out for, because they're going to be in the bottom 5. So the bottom 5 get dropped out in Q1, as we all know. Q2 goes in, goes down to the final 10, then Q1. put my voice volume is up, so I don't know whether the gain volume is too high. I could turn that down a little bit, but my voice volume is up. Maybe I'm just talking a bit quiet. So, sorry, I was reading the thing. So, we're on board with Scotty. He's coming around turn 10 now. He takes a lot of curb in turn 10. That's going to make it a bad drive out of turn 10 there, to be fair. Coming around turn 11 into the famous spinning turn 12. There you go. Keeping away from that curb, keeping it on the track. Turn 13. This is now turn 14. So you're going to take a bit of curb going in. It takes a little bit of curb. Around turn 14. Down the final straight here. And a 129. He definitely needs another run there. That time's not going to get him through at all. So we've got Callum Taylor here. I believe he's a reserve as well. Purple first sector. Oh, he's invalidated. Purple first sector, then invalidated. So he will be calling them down and going again. So we'll sit on board with Clay. See what Clay can do here. Going for sector 1, taking a curb there, nicely done. Purple sector 1 for Clay here. Can't turn a little kink of turn 9 into turn 10. A little bit too much curb there, I think. Front wheel came up a little bit. Comes down the DRS straight into turn 11. A little bit curve on the exit, yeah. And then Siri stays away from turn 12. Yeah, nicely done from Clay. Turn 13. Slow moving car going around turn 14. I'm assuming he's going to the pits. Open DRS, down the straight, and he's putting 9th through a 127.5. It's not a bad time there. Hopefully that's good enough to get him through. Kieran's still sat in the pits waiting. He likes to risk it all in the last few minutes, getting 1 lap, maybe 2 laps in. So Callum going back out for a flying lap. He purpled the first sector last time, then invalidated, but he hasn't purpled the first sector this time. So we're watching him coming through now. Turn 9, turn 10. He's got an Aston Martin in front of him, but he's not going to cause any problems. May get tiny slipstream of him. So turn 11, taking a lot of curve through turn 11. Turn 12, you want to avoid this curve completely. Taking it flat out around there. Purple sector in sector 2. Almost went a bit wide there for turn 13. Took a bit of curve. He comes out, he runs it over, runs it into turn 14. This is looking, it's giving me a good time here. 127.6, not a bad time. Didn't see Mechanical slip in there, we were on 127.6 as well. So at the moment, the top, where are we? So the top 14 are separated by a second, so pretty close there. So these ones from 15 down, they need to get it in the 127 to make it through now. This is it. So Kieran is finally on a lap. So, oh, he's done the lap, sorry, at 127.1. Third place. What a good time for Kieran there. No fuel left in his car, so you definitely can't go for another lap. So Teddy Hankey, is there anyone not set a lap? Is there a reason he's still in the pits? have a look. Is he meant to have a... Okay, so Hanky has a quality band, so he won't be in this. So he does need to retire in the pits. So Hanky, if you're watching, you need to possibly retire your car. Yeah, Hanky's got a Q ban. I believe if he's done a setup, he needs to retire his car. I'm not sure whether it will save it or not. So we've got Scotty out on a lap. How's he doing here? So he's going through just on the first sector. Trying to use up in his own time. So top 15 now is separated by less than a second. So very competitive here at the moment. Not seeing anyone dipping to 126s yet. I'm looking forward to someone dipping into them. Turn 11 for Scotty now. He now goes around to turn 12. Takes a lot of curve coming out of turn 11 there. And he loses it. We see the first car on turn 12 crashes into the wall. That's what happens when you take a bit of curve. Sorry, Scotty was running the ball with that one. We caught that a beauty there. And we're just waiting for the wheel to settle. And there it goes. So there's Scotty out. So that's 2 drivers definitely out. So you're fighting now for the top 18 places. So 3 people are going to be not finishing the session now. They're in the session. Is he going? Is Cameron going for another lap? Cameron Porter? You got Mateus. He's looks like he's out for another lap. Blue and Soul's out for another lap. So Blue and Soul's done 2 laps of these tyres already. So he's going for a 3rd lap on them. Personally, I would have just put on another set of softs and blast around on them. Try and get the time to get into the top 15, but each lane, if he can make it on these on 3 lap old, well, 2 laps plus an in lap plus an out lap, so you're looking at wear of 3 lap olds plus he's going to do a hot lap, so it's going to be 4 laps on these tyres. So Blue and Soul might not have the grip on those tyres. Stay on board with Cameron Porter. Make sure on turn 12 into turn 13. Takes a bit of curve into 13. Doesn't use any curve on the exit of turn 13. Comes over the line, taking loads of curve coming to turn 14, which is the optimal line for that corner. Opens his wing. And I think he improved by 1. 27.3. That's a good time there. So we run on board with Blue and Soul because he's in the drop zone. Kane Lowry's back out on the track. So he's going to be looking to set in a time. So Blue and Soul comes to the first sector. He's got Aston Martin right up his behind. So turn 8, gets that done well. You can't get the accelerator too quick in turn 8 because if you do that, you lose the back end. Around turn 10, you can get a tail of this Merc down the straight. Taking a bit of curve into turn 11. Into turn 12. Makes it on turn 12, which is, you know, you're always hoping that someone makes it around there, but you always want to see someone crash as well, as we saw Scotty. It's one of those things, you've got to push it, full throttle, and see how it goes, and hope for the best. So Blue and Soul's looking to get into the top 15 with this time. No, he doesn't make it. He improves slightly, but he doesn't make it. And that might be him. No, it's not him out yet. So Matey Boy now, he's in the fight to get in there. Kieran with 126.9. First person to get into the 126s. What a great time for Kieran. That's quite promising there. Matey Boy moves up a place into 16th. It's still not good enough for the top 15. He needs to improve a little bit there. Kane Lowry, where did he go? Oh, Kane Lowry improved by almost a whole second on his lap. So Kane Lowry's moved up into 5th now. What a time that was. Who have we lost now? We lost someone on track. I can't see if Collins crashed or if he's just retired in the pit lane. Callum goes 2nd, a 126.9. That's 2 of them now in 126.9. So yeah, so we could see 126.5s, 126.6 in the Q1. So that should be interesting. Is Blue and Soul going for another lap here? No, he's not. He's going slow. So he's out. So I think there you have it. I think we're going to lose Matey Boy, Blue and Soul, Jackie, Scotty crashed, and Teddy Hankey got a qualifying ban. Our mechanical retired in the pit lane. You don't have time for another run. Hopefully you're safe there. Oh no, you will be safe there. There's no thing. Kieran did a 126.6 last season, sorry. Well, that's last season, and this is this season. And Blue and Soul, he's coming straight into the pits. So that's it. Let's end the Q1. So we are losing Matey Boy, Blue and Soul, Jackie, Scotty with that crash, and Teddy Hankey with his qualifying ban. So first we're Kieran, then Callum, then El Jobbo. So it's looking pretty promising for a podium here for Kieran. Let's see what he can do. Clay down in 12th there. So it's there you go. So Rhinosaurus is the last one in. So still from first down to 15th, all within a second of each other. So it's very close, very tight. It's going to be interesting to see how much closer they can get in the next one. Bit more rubber down the track, bit of track evolution. Let's see if it actually works for anyone. And who's going to risk it all and lose it into turn 12 again? Let's find out. So I'm just gonna pull this up a second. Alright. Trying to see who had the fastest lap here. Oh, so fastest lap record last season was a 1:27.4. So we'll see if that can be beaten this weekend. That was set by No Fandangle, who is up into tier 1 now. I don't know what's happened there to Ted. Sorry, not Ted, Taylor. I don't understand why he's out, as he just came out and retired. Anyone know what happened to Taylor? If someone can let me know, that'd be the first one going to go around will be Cameron Porter. So he's going to be the first one to cross the line. Taking a nice pace around, just try not to take too much out the tyre. And hoping that no one's going to come out the pits as he's going down into the first corner. Got a few viewers, got a couple of comments that people can chuck some comments on. Doesn't matter what they are, just maybe where you're from, maybe if you're part of the league, or if you're just a viewer, that'll be awesome. If you're a driver, then let us know which driver you are, because sometimes your Twitch name's different than your PSN name. So I can put a name with a name. Let's say name with a face, but I can't see your face still. So Cameron Porter out on the first lap here. As normal, first one across the line, so he will be the first one to set the purple sectors. I'm just about to mute my phone because that's going mad. I do apologise for that. There we go. So coming down the DRS zone into turn 11. Tyres please. Sorry, Kieran. One of the drivers being nosy to find out what tyres everyone on, so they can work out what they want to do. So most of the grid looks like they're going for the softs. Maybe it's just a banker lap. So Cameron Porter's going to come across the line now with 127.6. I don't think that's going to be good enough for this one here, but we'll find out. Almond with 128.6. That's definitely not going to be good enough, I'm afraid to say. He's going to have to go again there. Snitsy with 128.4. We're seeing a lot of times here in the 128s. We know from previously that 127 is the time really that's going to get you through, but there is 3 of them that has just done it, so let's find out. The one on board with Mechanical is taking purple second sector. He's going to get a nice toe of the Alfa Romeo, not Alfa Romeo, Alfa Tauri in front. Or he gets a bit messy on the exit. I wonder if he's lost too much time there. A 127.1, that's a good time there for Mechanical. I think it's quite a competitive time. I think he could make it through, but it depends of how it goes. So you've got the medium tyres there. You've got Paranoid there with 128.9. He's definitely going to need to go again. Cammy with 140. So he must have been on a just a extra burnout lap. So Roy Huntsman there with 128.1 on the mediums. I think the tide starting here will be the softs and going from softs to hard. I think that's going to be the best strategy. Or I think it's soft, medium, medium. Or if you're lucky enough to get a good lap on the medium, start on the medium. But an early safety car will play in hands of the soft runners completely here. The hards are an alright tyre on this track and they will go a long way. So I'm going to stick on board with Cammy because he's on his medium tyres. I want to see how he's going to do. No, he's pulling into the pits. He's had enough of his medium tyres, so he's coming in for softs, I'm assuming. El Jobber there with 127.7 on the mediums. That's quite a competitive time, I think. I think he's okay with that one. I mean, we'll see how it plans out with the softs if they get much quicker, but it could get him through the top 10. I'm trying to think where he would be in the last qualifying with that one there. Hunter's definitely not on outlap. He's racing back through. Mechanical has just retired in the pits, I believe. I think he's thinking that's good enough to get him through. Certain ball with Callum J. Taylor, both returning 11. Turn 12, giving that turn 12 a really wide berth there. Takes a bit of curb going into turn 13. He's not, I don't know, he's on another burn like by those things, or he's done something, he's messed that up. So he's either setting up for another lap, we'll stay on board and see what happens. Right, so Cammy, I wish there was a fuel burner, but I wish it was a fuel burner, but rear end just gave out on the long right hander. Okay, so that's what's happened with Cammy. And I already asked the question, Mechanical. Mechanical's put in saying, I'm in or I'm out. I'm not wasting tyres before you ask. So he set a good time, and he's risking it basically. He's like hoping that no one else can get better. So we're going to flick down on Kieran. He's out on the mediums as we're going through turn 10. He's putting the power down in this Red Bull. It's weird seeing Kieran in the Red Bull. I don't know why. But it's also weird in Tier 3 seeing Game 4 in an AlphaTauri rather than a Alpine, which is also. So I'm assuming, yeah, purple third sector, sorry, for Kieran there. So he's pushing these mediums. We could see a good time here from him. Or maybe it's purple best sector for him because it just hasn't stayed up. Let's see how he does. At 1:27.9, he's gonna want to go again, I'm thinking, with that time. I mean, 1:27.6, I believe, was the top 15th time the Bahrain saw. So we've got Clay going around. Clay slowing down, so he's either messed up something or done something. Sorry, I'm having problems with my mic there. Clay's pulling over, so he's obviously. Oh, sorry, I missed that. He's done his lap. He's put it third. I do apologise for that. So that's why he's going so slow. So Cammy wants to improve this time. I'm running on board with Cammy now. Going through turn 10. He wanted to kiss the curb a little bit more there, I think. Wanted to get a little bit closer to the thing. Through turn 11. Snitsy retired position. Is that in the pits or is that a crash? Turn 13 now for Clay. Purple middle sector for Clay. Sorry, for Cammy. Cammy purple middle sector, not Clay. I got confused of where the yellow flag was, sorry. Probably turn 14. He's going to hope this gets him into the top. There he goes. He goes first with 1:27.1. So at the moment we have Armin, Callum, Mateus and Rhinosaurus all in the drop zone. Running ball with Ronan now because he hasn't set a lap, and none of them are tests. So these are the two to watch out for. Who's further down? So Ronan Source is going to be the first one out of these two to set a lap. Ozzo Bozzo commenting. Let's go, Clay. Hello, Ozzo. Nice to see you. Is your fan club gonna grace us with their presence tonight, or is it because you're not racing, they're not here? So Rhinosaur's got a lot of traffic off track. It's gonna be a little bit off-putting, but I'm sure he's going. Kieran's on the out lap on his soft tyres, so he definitely knows that that's not good enough. Royal Huntsman's switched softs as well. So we're sat on turn 13 for Rhinosaurus. Come on, turn 14. It's going to be a 127. 127.2, there we go. So Rhinosaurus puts it third, sorry. Switch down to, oh, Matea's already done it, sorry, I was switching down. Matea's goes first with 127.1, so there's another good time there, as we see one car come out of the pits in front of another car. Karen Porter's retired in the pits, I'm assuming. Is that Huntsman getting very wiggly, or is he trying to set up for a lap? Let's find out. So this yellow sectors, I think, are just slow cars. Yeah, it's just slow cars moving away. So we're on board with Huntsman here. Goes on to turn 8. Hooks it up, hits the apex, gets the power down nice and early, but not too early. Turn 9 into turn 10. He's got a 5 behind him. I don't know, that's on, yeah, I'm assuming that's an out lap. Into turn 11, takes a bit of curve, doesn't touch curve in the exit. Takes a lot of curve just for turn 12. Has to come off the accelerator a little bit. He does purple middle sector though. So we're looking at Huntsman here, seeing how well he can do. I think he's just run out of fuel. He has. Huntsman's run out of fuel. Is that it? I can't see because yellow flag's up. But has he got enough time to? I don't think he's got enough time to come back out. And we'll switch down to arm and play. He's going through the final sector now. Kieran with a 126.9. He's wanting this pole, boys. I think we can't count him out for a pole start. So El Jobo is coming around turn 1. So he's on the fly now. He's going to hope that everyone's starting to get out of the way. He's got 2 cars in front of him. And Kieran, oh, that was close. Kieran just weaved there in front, weaved back out. So he's got a car in front of him, which is the, I think that's Cameron. I think they're both on fast laps. So El Jobber is going to be held up a little bit here, I think. Cameron's not on the right tyre for this point in the session. El Jobber takes a lot of curb there. It's going to unset his car. Got stuck behind Callum is going to be unsettling him anyway. Both cars are going through turn 12 now, and Callum spins in front of El Jobbo. Oh, El Jobbo's had to put up with a lot this lap. He's got a lot of traffic. And that didn't help. I feel that Callum should have moved out of the way a lot before now. See if our job can actually improve. He does. He goes fourth despite all that. I think that was the lap there to beat Kieran there. El Jobo's got it in him here. I think it was put off a bit there from Clay. Moves up into ninth. So Clay's made it through. Well done. Oh no, Huntsman, says Mateus. Yes, it was. It looked a good lap. Huntsman purpled the middle sector and then ran out of fuel. So that must have been a bit gutting there. So we are losing Armand. Oh, Armand, sorry. Warrior Huntsman, Schnitzy, Callum, and Taylor, who didn't actually set a lap. He retired before he came out the pits. I'm not sure why that was. Maybe he's happy starting the 15th. I'm not sure. So, put in comments any predictions for the race. Let's see if we can get predictions right. I think El Jobo has got a chance for a win here. I'm not going to count Kieran out for a podium, but I do know how Kieran likes to spin on turn 12. I've been behind him when I've seen him do it. Clay didn't expect to get into Q3. Well, you did a good job there, mate. So, keep it up. And the last, another podium. So we've got El Jobo. I think Kieran could get up there. And I'm not going to count out Cameron Porter. I think Cameron Porter could do it. So, no, I'm going with Mateus. So, for my podium predictions, El Jobo, Kieran and Mateus. So, Kane Lowry, is he out? Kane Lowry's got the jump and he's out first again. Let's see how he goes. Clay qualified 16th here last season. Well, you're up in the fight now, boy. So, get that beer down you. Get your head down. Get on that controller. And do your best. So yeah, so that's my prediction for the race. So, qualifying. I think El Job will be first. I'll put Kieran second. I think that's what they can qualify. Cameron Porter third. Mateus, then Cammy. Then I'm going to stick Clay in there. I think 5th or 6th. Let's see how we go. So we've got Kane Larry on the first one to go on the flying lap. I do apologise about the comms at the moment. There's not like it's qualifying, so I don't really have much to like go on. Kieran was beaten to pole by 0.006 last season. Well, let's see if you can do it this season then, Kieran. I think El Jobo... I mean, my prediction was El Jobo on pole, but let's prove me wrong. I like to be proved wrong. See what you can do. So we're just going to watch Kane Larry coming through turn 11 now. A lot of curb on the entrance before. I'll turn them into turn 12. Jobo is a monster over one lap. Hi Steve, doing a great job from Nikki. Thanks Nikki. Sorry we don't have Ozzo in. Maybe we should have got Ozzo to race in Clay's place. Clay could have came on comms with me. So Kane Lowry, first one around. That's going to be a burner lap, a 128. We're not going to see that. Other than 10th, I would say. So Paranoid, first one in the 127s. El Jobber straight in there with the fastest lap we've seen so far, 126.7. So there we go, Kieran. There's your target. El Jobbo, you got a target on your back now. Who we got next? So we've got Mechanical, who's invalidated. Cameron Porter's coming around. Cammy, who has purpled the first sector. Ronansaurus will stay on board with because he's going to be the next one to cross the line, I believe, to put a time on. As I said, a monster over one lap. Well, he might be a monster, but maybe, you know, you could be a demon fighter. Take it to him. Ronansaurus with 127.6, sorry. Cameron Porter, that's definitely a burner lap, really. A 148, I think it's the highest time we've seen. So we've got Cammy coming around now, around turn 14. And he's got a Red Bull getting in. Oh no, that's coming to the pits, don't worry about it, and that's Apatoy. Cammy there with 126.8, so there we go, so Cammy's second at the moment. So, everyone's done their first lap, apart from Kieran, Clay and Mechanical, who are all sat in the pits waiting. So, are they going to come out slightly out of sync to everyone else, or are they coming out for the last minute, well, last few minutes? We will see. We're watching that. Cammy go down again. Second lap with the tyres. It's purple the first sector again. Oh well, that's not. Maybe that's just purple because it's personal best. I got a bit squirrely out of turn 10 there into turn 11. Mateus has got his fingers crossed for the second row. Cammy there with a purple middle sector. He's definitely on one. Let's see if Cammy can put it in there in first place, shall we? I think he's up on his time. And there you go, Cammy first with 126.764. Just pips El Jobbo there. So here we go. So Kieran on an out lap and Mechanical on an out lap, and Clay is still sat in the pits just waiting. So I believe no, Mechanical's invalidated there. Does that invalidate his next lap as well? We'll find out a second. No, it doesn't. So Mechanical is going to be going around. He'll come across the line first, but we're going to keep it on Kieran because Kieran's got some pace in him today as well. He's coming around on the out lap. So Mechanical here. Let's see how he's doing. Taking it nice and tight, not using too much curb, not wanting to spin at all. We're on turn 8 now. Guessing hesitates for the power there into turn 9. Sharp left into turn 10. Get on the power as soon as you can, trying to get the back end out, DRS open. Coming down the main straight, you want to move over as far right as you can without invalidating. Just take turn 11, turn all the way around turn 11. Turn 12, full throttle, trying not to clip any curb, and he does it perfectly. Turn 13, almost ran a bit wide there. Turn 14, you want to come as far left as you can without invalidating, take as much to that curb, turn in, hit the apex, and then just nail it straight down the straight there. And Kieran is out, Kieran has crashed, and I'm trying to work out where that is. Kieran has binned it. He's binned it before the seconds after the first sector. Mr. Saturday's back, boys. Back, baby, sorry. Been too long. Well done, Cammy. You up there? El Jobbo is on his outlap. I will warn you this. Kieran? What happened there? Exit curve of 6. So Kieran's clipped the exit curve of turn 6. Lost it and put it in a wall. Kieran. So much potential. Arman's popped in and said hi. Thank you guys for all the comments. Thank you for all the support. Clay's still not set a time yet. Nikki, if you're around, tell Clay to get his ass out of this pits. As we see El Jobbo purple the first sector and then spin it. And I'm assuming it's the same place as Kieran done it. Exit at turn 6. Loses the back end. And that's... Has he got enough in his tyres to make it another go? To give it another go, sorry. Make it another go. He's not making me a cake, is he? Can't make another go. Anyway, so we've got Mateus coming now into turn 14. Let's see how he's doing. Taking a lot of curb on the exit there, turn 14. And he doesn't improve. He stays 4th. Mechanical is in the pit, so that's it for him. Clay's still... Oh, Clay's on the outlap now. So Clay's the only person not to set a time. Well, apart from Kieran who crashed out, but Clay's the only one not to set a time. So I'm going to stay on board with Clay here. Give Clay the pressure and the limelight for this one here. Let's proceed on the outlap going on turn 12. Don't ditch on the outlap, mate. That's one thing would be a bit embarrassing. A lot of curb there, invalidated it there. Now, it shouldn't invalidate the next lap as well, as we saw with Mechanical. I think he should get away with that. Has Mechanical crashed? No, Mechanical's retired in pits, no more time for him. So, Clay is setting off now and down the main straight into turn 1 for his only flying lap. He's gambled it all on this lap. And let's see how the Alpine driver can do. Nice and tidy out there. Coming on the sector where Kieran lost it. Not taking too much curb of turn 6. No, he's fine there. Oh, he's getting a bit squirrely. He got a bit squirrely there. Now going into turn 8. Clipped too much curb there, turn 8, which is going to unsettle the car. But I think turn 7 cost him a lot of time there. He goes into turn 9. Into turn beautifully through turn 10. Rides the curb on the way out. Opens DRS. Coming down the straight now. Flick it. Come out a bit wide. Cammy there with 1:26.3. What a time that was. So we're back on board with Clay. Cammy popped in there with that awesome time. It's faster than what I expected. El Jobbo is second. So he improved but not improved enough. And we come out the final corner for Clay. Come onto the DRS straight. Petrol light flashing. He's got a little fuel left. And he can only make 9th. Unlucky Clay. Well done to Cammy there. We won 1:26.3. El Jobbo there. Put it all in there with 1:26.4. What a battle between those two. Let's see what it's like in the race. I never asked for a weather update, but it's Bahrain. Nice desert track. If it rains here, I'll be very surprised. So, our grid lines up. Cammy first, El Jobber second, Paranoid third, Kevin Porter fourth, Mateus fifth, Mechanical there sat in sixth, our tier 3 driver, Rhinosaurus in seventh, another tier 3 driver, Kane Lowry in eighth, and then followed by Clay, and bringing up the rear is Kieran. So, we'll see how the strategies go now. So, this screen here, we're just going to wait. Yeah, Kieran's his first sector was decent, but I didn't have the second in the tank. Great lap from the front row. Yeah, it was a great lap for the front two sitters. So someone's readied up straight away, which is really frustrating for everyone else trying to pick the setups, trying to work out how much fuel they want in, what tyres to go on, when to come into pits. Some people like to adjust the back wing, maybe hire it for the race and qualifying, and change the pressures of the tyres. Some people run full pressures for qualifying and then have a race pressure. So we're off on the formation lap. I hope everyone got what setups they wanted all sorted out. So we're going to do 29 laps around here. I predict 2 safety cars. We've got to predict a couple of safety cars here. We'll get the tyres up. So we have the top 10 all starting on softs. And then we have Armin, Warrior Huntsman and Schnitzy on the mediums. Callum there on the hards. Taylor on the softs. And then Mateboy, Blue Soul, Jackie and Scotty on the mediums. And then back to Teddy Hankey on the hards. Now I believe, oh there we go, there's protection coming up. So soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, hard. Now I believe you can go medium hard or hard medium, and I think you can go soft hard. The hards will last, they're quite a durable tyre here. I don't think many people pick the two stop, but we'll find out. Let's see how everyone's going to do. That's coming on the thing. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm looking forward to the next game. I'm hoping that we're going to run the lineup on the pitch yourself, because that's going to bring a lot of line up for the grid yourself. That's going to bring a lot of fun into it. People maybe misjudging it, setting up the cars at angles. It's going to be a lot more like real life. Mateus saying careful into turn 1. Yep, everyone needs to be careful into turn 1. We are going to flick down and we're going to sit on board with Cameron Porter in P4 for the start of the race. And we're off, and away we go. So El Jobber there with Bast. Whoa! As we see Kane Lowry just get a tank slap there off the line and smash into the wall. El Jobber got a bad start, but it hasn't affected him. Cameron Porter slips past Paranoid up into third. So I just saw Paranoid teleport in there. So he's got a bit of internet connection. Then we've got Mateus. And then we've got Clay up into 6th. So Clay's doing well. He's Gonna make a move now, going towards turn 8. Whoa, we see a car go flying through. Who was that? Oh, good old faithful Kieran. Just saw him just smash through all the barriers. I don't know what happened there. He's lost the end plate. So he's had contact with someone. So that's Kieran dropping down the thing. So he's going to be really angry down his under his helmet. And we're hoping for a safety car now. Back up to the front as you've got Camo leading El Jobbo, leading Cameron. So sorry, Cammy leading El Jobbo, Cameron, Paranoid, Mateus, and then Clay. As we're watching Clay at the moment, but we got Mateus on the back of Paranoid at the moment, so he's going to be looking to get a little bit of a tow here. Maybe he'll be able to do a bit of a late breaker. So we're all settling out here. So El Jobbo and Cammy are just pulling away at the moment. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Kieran. So his day's going from bad to worse. So we've got Kane Lowry in the pits as well. Kieran's put on the mediums, Kane Lowry's put on the hards. So they're looking to go long here. Both of them going to be hoping for a safety car. So we've got El Jobbo hanging on the back of Cammy here. They are dropping Cameron Porter, who's dropping Paranoid, as Paranoid is ghosting, I believe. Not sure what happened there. We saw Mateus in the back of Paranoid. I think someone's got a poor connection there. I think that's what's going to do that, which is going to be really annoying. As we see Mateus get very squirrely on the way out. And we see Kane Lowry has dropped it again at turn 6. He's got no damage. I think it's just a spin. So he's going to be trying to work those hards. DRS is now enabled. As you got Clay right on the back of Mateus now. El Jobbo there, got his DRS open. You see in the background that Paolo's got his DRS open, and Clay. So we're going to stay on board with El Jobbo here. Brontosaurus makes a move on Huntsman. So putting the soft tyres to work here. The soft tyres are going to have quite a bit more pace at the moment over those mediums, but the mediums will come back. Teddy Hankey there, he's moved up from last to 11th. He's got some moves going there. We've got Cameron Porter and El Jobbo. Cameron Porter's now reeling both of these guys in. So this is going to turn. This is now turned into a three-way battle. So Cammy's not going to have any DRS, but he's going to probably save all his EOS here. So let's have a look. Yeah, so DRS open for El Jobbo. Both of them using their EOS as well. And we're going to see him move into turn 1. El Jobbo, no, he takes a little look. He keeps it out slightly just in case Cammy makes a mistake. So he's going to use the DRS into turn second DRS. Sorry, there's 3 DRS zones in this track, and he's still there. It still gets fended off. Sector 1 is a instant. Nope. So yellow flag in sector 1. Get back on this battle here, and 3 of them still. So we've got 3 of these fighting for first, and then we've also got 3 fighting for fourth at the moment. So we're going to watch this DRS straight here, see if Cameron or El Jobbo can make any moves. Nope, and it stays the same. Sector 2's got a yellow flag. Oh, as we see, Clay very close to Paranoid there in 6th. So we've got Mateus that leads Paranoid, that leads Clay for 4th, 5th and 6th. And Clay is really up the back of Paranoid here. He's wanting to get past. I think maybe he's the fastest out of 3. And we've lost a car. We've lost Matey Boy. And I think he's just spanned. He's still got all his wing on. So flip back up to this. As we see Mechanical taking Rhinosaurus. And oh, is it getting all... Sorry, Paranoid's lost 2 places. 2 places in one corner then to turn 1. It got very, very tight. So we now got Mateus gone from behind Clay to in front of Clay, who also got in front of Paranoid. So there we go. As we got Snitsy in the pits and Matey Boy DNF'd. So where did he DNF? His car's in the pit. So I think he's probably in the pits to retire. As we stay on board with this at the moment, because you got Clay and Paranoid getting DRS on Mateus now. And Clay's really wanting to get up there. Really wanting to make some moves. He's got the moves like Jagger at the moment. Teddy Hankey's still there on his hards and 11th. We've got a tight battle at the front. We've got a tight battle here. It's hard to see which one to watch at the moment. We're going to give Clay a bit of a watch because he's getting DRS again. Paranoid's dropping back slightly, so he's not going to be close enough. Paranoid to make a move in any of these two, but Clay might do. 3-second time penalty for Callum back there. Clay's getting ever closer there as El Jobber takes the lead of the race. We missed that one, sorry guys. But Cammy's coming back and they go side by side. Very clean racing. As Cammy does a Max Verstappen and goes off the track to try and take the place. Oh, and there's a bit of contact there and El Jobber spins. He's facing backwards. He's going to spin it around in front of the track. Oh, has he got any? He's dropping back now. He's got wing damage. No. He slots back in. His car's ghosting. I mean, he needs to give up these places really and just get his head back on and just go back at it. But a bit of contact there, not good for him at all. As we're back onto this battle, as Cameron Porter's getting right on the back of Cammy now. So this is looks like Cameron Porter's going to go for the lead here. Has come out of turn 13. He's going to hang on the back, turn 14, ready to take the DRS down the pitch, the main straight. And hopefully he can outbrake in turn 1. So they both. Oh no! Cammy comes into the pits, early pits here. Or lap 7, no, that's about right. So the soft runners are going to start into. Who's that? Oh no, so that's coming in the pits. Clay's there up in 3rd. He's got Paranoid really up the back of him now. It looked like his car was going through him. Mateus is dropping. Yeah, Mateus is dropping Clay slightly. So he's starting to fight up. So we're going to have Paranoid now on the back of Clay. He wants that place back. Roy Huntsman sat there in 5th place on his medium tyres. He's making them work really well, which is good to see. Mechanical and Rhinosaurus, and then your arm and play on the mediums. And Teddy Hankey's moved up into 10th on those hards. So Teddy Hankey's moved up 10 places. He's doing well on those hards. He's keeping himself clean, keeping himself out of it, and most of all, he's keeping himself on the track. Kieran's still sub. Kieran's catching up with Snitsy actually, so they are 4 seconds behind there. Let's not put it onto the leader, let's put it onto, there we go. So I had it on the wrong one, so I couldn't see it properly. That's my fault. Now, yeah, now we can see the times. We see how far they're away from each other. So you've got Paranoid, overtakes Clay. Oh, as they all come in the pits, that's what it is. Everyone's dropping down. Apart from Paranoid, he stays up for another lap on them. So the soft runners are starting to struggle now, so they're all starting to pit. So that's why they're all dropping down at the moment. Matey Boy had rear wing damage, so he's retired in the pits. So that's unlucky there, bud. Hopefully you'll stay around to watch the rest of the race. Feel free to whack in your prediction who you think is going to win this race. I mean, tyre strategy is going to play really well in this. You've got Teddy Hankey now on those hards up in 6th place. He's making these hards work really well. He's going to take them long, and he's going to be super fast at the end compared to everyone else. I think 6 laps some of them are pitted on, which is going to set them up for a 2-stopper. You got Armand all over the back of Mechanical there. Mechanical must be struggling there on those softs now. So we're going to stay on board with this. Close so far as you got Ferrari, Williams, Ferrari. As El Job is trying to make his way back up through the field after that contact with that spin. As you get Armand overtake, and does El Jobo make it? And is it a double overtake for El Jobo? He takes the inside of turn 1, making it nope. The Williams comes back at him around turn 2, and Mechanical and El Jobo gets DRS on Armand in turn 3, I believe, 3 or 4, 3. So they both stay behind him, but El Jobo is really pushing these tyres now. He's still wanting to get those places back that he's lost after that contact, the early contact and the spin. Boy Hunt is doing well there. Almost 3 seconds in front on those mediums. He's set up quite well there. So we will see El Jobo now is going to get DRS on Armand. Is he going to get close enough to make a move? I think it's going to stick behind him now, and we're going to see some moves go down the pit straight unless they pit. 8 laps on those softs, they're going to be screaming soon. As we see Cameron Porter going past Scotty. So what we're going to see here is going to get DRS, but is he going to... He's quite far back actually. As we see Armand make a defensive move, goes to the inside, he's going to come back to the racing line. As Teddy Hankey's in 5th, he's starting to look at the back of these now. Mateus, the fastest lap wheel, 1:34.6. We'll go to Teddy Hankey a second. So Teddy Hankey is starting to get on the back of all these now on these hard tyres. These hard tyres would be working a dream at the moment. After they rub it in, as we're losing El Jobo again. El Jobo span again. Is that more? Is that another bit of contact, or did he just lose it himself? I'm not sure quite what happened there. I do apologise. But El Jobo's not having a good race. Championship leader, and he's in all sorts of trouble at the moment. So we'll go back on to Teddy Hankey because this is an interesting one. He's on these hards. He's come up to Mechanical, who's on 9 lap on mediums, but he's also got Cameron behind him on those brand new mediums. Sorry, Mechanical's on the softs, not the mediums. I do apologise for that. So Mechanical's put into the pits. That's good. It's still going to give Teddy Hankey DRS. So that's going to take the pressure off Teddy Hanky here. So maybe he can get some moves done. He's yeah, so he's 6 seconds behind the race leader at the moment. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Can't see no car. Oh, no, it's El Jobo. Oh no, El Jobo's in the pits. Sorry, I thought El Jobo was falling down the order. So Taylor has a 5-second penalty. I'm going to just check the penalties a second. Yeah, so got Kieran with 5, Taylor with 3, Scotty with 3, Cameron with 3. So back up here, we've got Teddy is starting to reel these guys in, these medium runners. So we'll see how this plays out here now. The next hard runner is Callum, and he's on the back of Blue and Soul now, so we're going to stick with this. But he's also got Clay on those fresh mediums behind him. So don't count Clay out yet, because he's still in this battle, and I believe that they all need to make at least one more pit stop as we see Clay getting DRS open, and he's made the move. Will his Alpine teammate let him through? They're side by side. Don't make any contact, boys. You don't see no contact with teammates. As yes, looks like Blue and Souls let Clay go through there. So Clay's got DRS as well. So off he goes. So Blue and Soul now is going to be holding up Paranoid. So Paranoid and Clay were in battle together, and now they have. Whoa! What the hell happened there? Sorry about that. We just seen Paranoid go straight through Blue and Soul, go off the track, and then teleport back behind Blue and Soul. So we're not quite what's going on there. Kieran gets a corner cutting penalty again. So we're going to see Paranoid now. Is he going to make a move on Blue and Soul? No, he's not. Meanwhile, this is letting Clay spread the gap here. Teddy's dropping the back a little bit back of Armin now, who's starting to reel back in. He's gained 3/10 on Roy Huntsman the last couple of laps while we've been watching this. As we've got Cammy now overtaking Cameron Porter. That's for 4th place. So these are now 7 seconds behind Teddy Hanky. So they can see if they can push up behind him. Obviously Paranoid finally get past Blue and Soul. Rodan Source is trying to make a move as well. Mechanical takes the fastest lap wheel, 1:30.3. El Jobo there, 1:29.6 fastest lap. So El Jobo has now got his fresh tyres on, and he's going to be trying to get back up through the field again. Let's see how well he can do. We'll keep it on that battle as we go through. But we've got Paranoid now, still dropping a little bit back of Clay. I think Clay's on it. Clay's pulled a second in 2 laps back on Cameron Porter, who is right on the back of Cammy. These guys are having a great battle here. It looks like they're switching lap by lap who's in front. So let's see how we go here. We're going to stay on with this battle for a second because we're going for turn 13 now. I'm going to head down into turn 14. Slightly different lines there. One's not using a lot of curb and the other one is. So he gets a better drive out. DRS open. And he's gaining. He's going to pull out. And make it. Nope, he's not. He's going to stay behind. Which means he will get DRS in the next bit as Cammy goes a little bit wide. Cameron Porter now gets DRS again. As we see Paranoid's now getting closer and closer to Clay. As we're watching this battle go on. Blue and Soul comes into pits and puts on hard. So we're going to jump back on board with this battle here. It's a good little battle between Paranoid and Clay. Which isn't too bad. Some a little bit of my drink. Sorry about that, guys. As Taylor's gone up there and set a 128 for the fastest lap. Unfortunately, he's down in 18th at the moment. Anything can happen. Safety car. We've not seen one yet. But Huntsman's doing a solid job out there on 13 lap old mediums out in first place. Armin is still the same. So the top three are still the same gap away from each other as they were. So we're just watching this out now and seeing how that plays off. As we've got Paranoid getting closer and closer to Clay, going past the activations over the DRS. Out of turn 14. Paranoid's going to get DRS on Clay now as it switches to a stupid camera. As we see him go, pull out and make his move. Clay's going to get DRS back on him down this straight here, I believe. Activation point, DRS, wide open. So Clay's now going to fight back and try and take that place back off Paranoid. Paranoid takes a lot of curb there. Back end gets a little bit slidey there. Sat on board with Clay here, looking at Paranoid. Different lines taken through here. Each to their own. Oh, as we see Paranoid teleport again. This is like the 4th or 5th time now we've seen Paranoid teleport. So I think we're going to need to do a connection test on him. So we can go to Cameron Porter now. Still in the back of Cammy. Wants to get this place now. These guys have been fighting at it. They've been doing quite well. Keeping it clean, having a good battle. Teddy Hankey slowly dropping off the back of Armin now. He's lost 4/10 in the past 2 laps. So Cameron Porter, DRS wide open, gaining, as we have a... Who is that? That is a Scotty with no wing. Cameron Porter still behind. Taylor's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, corner cutting. So we don't know what happened there with Scotty there. He's lost his wing. He's obviously lost it in turn 6. So we'll go back up to this battle now. Well, we're going now through there. So Cameron Porter's still hounding the back of Cammy there. They're going to turn 9 into turn 10. DRS coming up. Who gets a better drive out of turn 10? That is the question. DRS wide open. Not close enough to make a move going into turn 11. Going to sit where he is at the moment. Through turn 11. Different lines going in towards turn 12. Both going to keep it on track. As Taylor's retired from session in the pits. So, Cameron Porter getting close to Cammy. He wants this place now. He can feel this place. Ever closer, right on the back of him. DRS is going to open. He's definitely going to make a move into turn 1 here. Getting closer. He pulls out. He's ready to take the inside. Last. Who's going to break last? And he does. Cameron Porter makes a move. Goes up into 4th. They're 2 seconds behind Teddy Hankey now. They're starting to reel him in. As Cammy now comes back down at the outside of Cameron Porter. Doing a Max Verstappen, using as much of that exit as he can to keep that position. So they're back in the same position. One gets DRS done one straight, overtakes him, and then the other one gets DRS done the next straight. As they almost make contact there. Cameron Porter very squirrely out of that turn there. Both into turn 10. DRS open. Telehanki is falling back now of the medium runners and 16 lap olds, and these two here are pushing it, but they fighting each other, but they are gaining on Telehanki. So it's not too long, and they're both going to be on the back of Telehanki. So it's going to bring a third person into this battle. It's been a great battle all race. They've really been battling out. Shame about the contact with El Jobo. I'm sure we'll see a report about that at some point, but we'll find out. So Cameron Porter down the pit straight again, opens up the back wing, gaining. Is he going to make a move, or is he going to settle behind to take? Yeah. So no, he's making a move. Take his lunge down the inside as Cammy comes back at him. Who has DRS? No, Cameron Porter's making this one stick this time, and he does. So, bit of great racing there. Cameron Porter's made it stick down the inside of turn 1, kept it there for turn 2 and 3, and took the DRS and made the move stick. But let's see what Cammy will do now. Will Cammy come back at this? They both go around turn 10. Cammy's going to get DRS down the main straight. Meanwhile, they've gained another 10th on to the Hanky. As side by side into turn 11. Giving plenty of room to each other. Into turn 12. No one touching the curb, which is a good thing. Around turn 13. Cammy's not giving up this position at all. He's going to line him up now, and he's going to be the one attacking now down the pit straight. And as War Huntsman comes into the pits, so War Huntsman finally makes his first pit stop, which promotes Armin into the lead. As we're watching Cameron Porter here, Cammy on Cameron Porter comes out for the inside. Both brake late. Both around turn 1 into turn 2. Cameron Porter just made it around turn 2 in front, but Cammy is going to have DRS. Tries to go on the outside, and they're still side by side, giving each other plenty of room. And are we going to see? No, Cammy's had to back out of that one. That was never going to go side by side through there. Great racing by these two, great respect for each other. Really enjoying watching this. I mean, we need to give someone else a bit of, we've got Paranoid disconnecting and reconnecting, so Clay's right on the back of Paranoid again, going turn 2, you've got Mateus here. Mateus got DRS, so he's wanting to get past these as well. Brontosaurus is right behind these. Clay ever closer to Paranoid. Paranoid was gapping Clay for a little bit, but it looks like Clay's got his head tucked down and started to come back in. So Ronan's still on the back of this. Brontosaurus wants a bit of the pickings off of this. Sorry. Oh, I made myself laugh. So, hang on. No, Paranoid's still there. So, Clay and Paranoid side by side into turn 1. Paranoid comes out in front. Clay's going to get DRS down second DRS straight. As you see, Mateus and Warrior Huntsman fighting each other in the background. So this is a four-way battle at the moment. Kieran's in the pits now for a change of tyres. Probably going to go back on the mediums, I would say. And this is a great four-way battle here. We've been watching the front, so we haven't really been paying a lot of attention here. Telehanki's now leading the race, but Cameron Porter is now gaining almost in the yeah, there he is. He's in DRS window. As we see, Mateus, Warrior Huntsman's making a move on Clay into turn 11. Nicely done down the inside. Clay's really losing that here. But Warrior Huntsman's going to be on the attack of Paranoid now. As we see Warrior Huntsman all at the back of Paranoid, he's trying to make a move going down turn 13. He just needs to keep his head a little bit. He doesn't want to. He wants to get this done before the DRS straight. He's pulled out. No. So he's going to step behind. He's going to wait for the DRS straight. And Paranoid's ghosting again. So DRS comes open. Tony Hankey jumps into the pits. Cammy jumps into the pits. Mateus jumps into the pits as well. So Cameron Porter's first. Warrior Huntsman second on 1 lap old softs. Paranoid is third. Clay's in fourth. Renaissance in fifth. That's our new. Sorry guys, Warrior Huntsman has left the session. I need to send him an invite back. I'm just finding Warrior Huntsman a second to invite him back. Give me 2 seconds. Two seconds guys, do apologise for this. Warrior Huntsman has disconnected. So I'm just trying to find him at the moment on PSN to invite him back. I'll get back to the fighting as soon as we can. Warrior Huntsman invited. There you go, invite sent. I don't have him a hot list. Right, I am back. Do apologise for that. Right, so Clay is in the pits, making his last and final pit stop. Cameron Porter's first, Paranoid second by 10 seconds. Rhinosaurus is now going to be fighting Paranoid. And then your Armand, sorry, and then Warrior Huntsman should come back in at the moment. I have sent him an invite. His car's not ghosted. No, I think he's back, so that's a good one. I'm glad he's back here. Snitzy's set fastest lap with 1:28.5. He's in 14th. I'm afraid that probably won't count. So you've got Armand right on the back of Rhinosaurus, who is on the back of Paranoid. So we have a Williams, a Red Bull, and an AlphaTauri in this battle at the moment. But Armand's really pushing in the back of Rhinosaurus there. He really wants his place, so he's going to stay behind. And then going to peel off into the pits. Nope. So look how close Armand is. He's going to pull out now. DRS open. Both of them have got DRS open. Armand's not going to give Rhinosaurus space to make a move on Huntsman. Sorry, on Paranoid. But that doesn't pay off. So Armand there tried to make it as impossible for as I think there's a little bit of contact there between Armand and Rhinosaurus. Was there a bit of contact? It looked like it. So Armand there tried to. Oh, Mechanical overtakes Tony Hankey by the looks of things on older tyres. So Armand, sorry, I'm going back to this again for the third time. I do apologise. So Armand tried not to make it so Rhinosaurus could pull and move on Paranoid as well by staying quite close, stopping him from pulling out, but it didn't work. Roland followed Paranoid through the corner, which gave him the position back to Arwen. So they're all three of them going through turn 12. They all come out, which is a good thing. As Roy Huntsman is dropping down the pace. Roy Huntsman's going down. What's happened to him? I think he's still ghosted then. Yeah, Roy Huntsman's still ghosted. I have sent him an invite, so I don't know what's going on there. So back to Almond's actually got Rhinosaurus there. So these camera views are not coming in good. As Rhinosaurus then takes it back. No, Almond's around the outside, Rhinosaurus down the inside, and Almond's made it stick. Both can get DRS because they're both within of the car in front. Paranoid's there. Paranoid's doing well out in front with these two with DRS behind them. Well, they're battling each other, so they're taking times with each other. Cameron Porter sat there 11 seconds in front of Paranoid now. So, by looks of things, Cameron Porter's got the space here because they all four will need to pit again. No, they won't. There's only 5 laps left. It's been so exciting. I haven't watched the laps. We have 5 laps left, guys. As we see, Almond slip past Paranoid now. Rhinosaurus is going to try and make a move as well. Turn 12, no one touches the curb. Paranoid's getting very squirrely, and he teleports again. Let's switch down and see how our fellows at the back are doing. They're all spacing out a little bit now. I think they're hoping for other people to make pit stops, but at the moment, who's this? This is El Jobber and Cammy again. Look, El Jobber's pulled out. He's going to make a move from Cammy at the moment. He's going to go down. He's made a move. He's made it stick at the moment. Cammy will get DRS, but you got El Jobber there with his teammate Mechanical in front. Will Mechanical be the team player and let them through? We'll soon find out, as Warhampton's still dropping down the pits. In the pits, sorry. As you see, Cammy go really wide there, really off the track, losing a lot of time to El Jobber. So El Jobber's going to be hunting down his teammate. His teammate should move over and give him the place. Well, we don't know. We'll find out. I mean, I don't know, party chat together. No DRS yet for El Jobber on Mechanical, but he is reeling him in, so it will be next lap. Teddy Hankey on 3 lap old softs. He's starting to push it. Fantastic job for Teddy Hankey though. Put those hards on, started P20. He was running around 3rd for a while on those hards. Came in, dropped in, put the softs on, and he's now on the fast tyre. You got Armand on 5 lap old softs, who is 11 seconds of Cameron. Cameron's going to keep his tyres to the end unless he needs to pit. Let's have a look. Stops. Everyone stops, so no one needs to stop. You got Rhinosaurus and Paranoid still fighting out, and Teddy's just pulling these in. El Jobber gets past Mechanical. I'm assuming that was team orders. That's just team switch. As you see, Rhinosaurus go down the inside of Paranoid there. Paranoid get very squirrely. A little bit of contact, I think, front wheel to back wheel. Paranoid really lost a lot of time there. But Teddy Hankey is looking for this 4th place. He wants this 4th. It's really off-putting doing comms and seeing someone teleporting and trying to race it. I do feel for people, yeah, I understand people have bad connections. So back to the race. Hankey's going to get DRS. He's got a lot more drive out that corner. He's going to make it done so easily there in turn 11. Teddy Hankey, what a fantastic drive he's doing. Stay on board with him for a little bit because he's going to be hunting down Rhinosaurus. He's looking for that podium, looking for that 3rd place. I mean, if he can do this quickly, maybe he could catch Almond for seconds. Could. I mean, anyone watching got any prediction? Do you reckon Hankey can do it? He's done a fantastic race so far. So, he's got DRS open. He's catching Rhinosaurus, catching. He's going to tuck him behind. No, he's not. He's going to make a move. He pulls out. No, a bit of a late lunge there. So he's going to tuck in here. He's going to get DRS again here. Hopefully get a better drive. And it looks like he gets a lot better drive. Rhinosaurus goes to the inside. take defensively. Hankey's just going to go try and nip around the outside. Do the cutback. Is that going to work? No. Brontosaurus or... Oh. Sector 1, yellow flag. That is... I can't see why. So Teddy Hankey's right in the back of Brontosaurus here. They're now dropping back from Armand though. This is the problem. So Hankey might not have enough time to catch Armand. Out turn 10, Brontosaurus gets very, very wobbly. And this should be Hankey going down again into turn 11 as he does. Brontosaurus, nothing he can do there. Hankey on the faster tyre, a lot of fresher rubber. And he just keeps it going as we see a yellow flag in sector 3. So Brontosaurus will get DRS going down the pit straight. Let's see if we can make anything happen here. Teddy Hankey's should get a lot better traction. Yeah, there he goes. Look, he gets a lot better traction out of turn 1, turn 14. Sorry. So Brontosaurus has a lot to do to catch up with that, but he hasn't managed to do it. He's got back close, but again, Teddy Hankey gets a lot better drive out of turn 3 and 4. Brontosaurus can get DRS, but it's not going to be enough to get him past. I think Teddy Hankey is now up into 3rd place. So he can now, he's got, I don't know, he's got 2 laps, 3, he's on, yeah. He's not going to catch Armand, I don't think. El Jobber's got a 3-second penalty for time for corner cutting, but does overtake Paranoid whilst doing it. So I wonder if that was off the track overtake. As Mateus goes past Paranoid, as Paranoid is really dropping back here. What's happening with Paranoid? Oh, he's ghosting again. I think his kit legs is gone. Oh no, the whole car spins. As he had a spin, Paranoid's done. Oh, he's got a puncher. Paranoid has a puncher. Lap 28. 18 laps. Karen Porter. Is Karen Porter going to be safe? Oh, how exciting is this? So 18 laps on these medium tyres, and Paranoid's got a flat. He's got a rear puncher. Cameron Porter has done 20 laps on these mediums as well. Is he going to get a puncher? Are these tyres going to last for this final lap? Can we see him lose his place just because of the tyres? So we're going to sit on board. We've got to sit on board with him. Mechanical gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. As we're going through turn 10 with Cameron Porter, looking at these tyres, they're going to be worn. How far has he pushed them? Has he got enough in these tyres to get to the end? We'll look at these tyres. Go down turn 12. They're holding out at the moment. Paranoid's got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Armand's really catching up with him. Has he got a puncher? He's slowing down. Cameron Porter's slowing down. He's ran out of fuel. Cameron Porter, I think he's just going to make it for the victory here. Has he ran out of fuel? Has he got a puncher? Armand is 1 second. Armand's coming down the straight. Is he going to get him on the pit lane? Armand takes it on the final straight. Oh my God, Cameron Porter. What happened? What a victory for Armand there. He just kept it going, kept it going. 21 laps. What a finish. Teddy Hankey, fantastic job in 3rd place there. That was awesome. Mechanical comes across. Oh, so I got a bit excited then. So Armand pinched it on the pitch on the final straight. Cameron Porter either had a puncher or ran out of fuel, one or the other, but it slowed him down a lot. He was 10 seconds in front. He lost all of that advantage. So we got Armand, Cameron Porter 2nd, Teddy Hankey third. Well done to Teddy Hankey. My driver of the day is definitely going to go to Teddy Hankey. What a fantastic drive for him. Kept it clean, kept it on the track, no penalties. From last on those hards, made it up. Pitted for those softs. Done 8 laps on the softs and clean battle into the end. Ronan Saurus is 4th, El Jobo 5th, Mateus 6th, Mechanical is 7th, Cami is 8th. Clay ran out of fuel as well. Oh no, Clay. Oh mate, you missed the end. You missed the end. Cameron Porter was 10 seconds in front, and then something happens, and Armin took him on the pit straight. Paranoid got a flat tyre. He dropped all the way back on the second to last lap. What ends his race? Puncher running out of fuel, losing the place. Oh, Nicky's telling Clay off. We were talking about fuel earlier on. Clayton. Naughty Clayton. Listen to the missus. Listen to the wifey. Wifey knows bestie. So what an awesome end to the race that was. Weren't expecting that. Something happened to Cameron Porter. Cameron, if you're listening or anything, if you can pop in, what happened to you to lose that place? So where did we get? So Cammy's 8th, Snitsy, Blue and Soul, and then Kieran ended up 15th, scoring the last championship point. So there we go. Armin there with a win. What a classic win that was. That was an awesome win. Done by the last lap. Before I sign off, I am going to go in Discord to see if anything was put about it. Cameron Porter, Cameron Porter didn't put what was happening. He's just put I'm fuming. Oh, Cameron Porter ran out of fuel. That's what happened. That's what gave him the place. So yeah, my drive of the day goes to Teddy Hankey. What a fantastic drive from him. Nice clean race from everyone. Fantastic to watch and to comms on. Thank you everyone for putting up with me and listening. This is the Hound signing off. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.